morning, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. I am Nia Berry. I'm the school's principal. Thank you. We are extremely excited today to host this event. We have partnered with Vision for Baltimore for a few years, and we've seen many children receive glasses through the program. We are especially excited to be passing out the 10,000th pair today. I would like to say thank you to all of the partners who work with Vision for Baltimore to make this possible. We definitely appreciate all of the work that you all do. And I want to say thank you to my students. So today, you all will be receiving some glasses. We are going to hear from those people that make this possible, and then we will close out by getting you your glasses today, okay? All right. So I am going to introduce Dr. Sonia Santelises. She is the CEO of Baltimore City Schools, and she will come to give a few remarks.
Good morning, everyone. How are you? Good. So, this is one of my favorite times of year, and it is because I, too, wear glasses, and I have worn them since I was in the 4th grade. How many 4th graders do we have? Any 4th graders? How about 3rd graders? No, 3rd graders.
They're not here.
Oh, well then there it is. Okay, how many middle schoolers? Awesome. How many 1st graders? Way to go. Well, I am thrilled. I got my glasses in 4th grade. I probably should have had them earlier, but I did not realize until I went to the doctor that you're actually supposed to be able to see from far away, which is why this program has become one of the nearest and dearest to my heart over the years. This is a complete kind of peak celebration. We are giving away the 10,000th, right, pair of glasses today, and part of what I want to do is just take a brief moment to thank all of the partners that we have who actually took something relatively simple that most people might think was simple, and that is the gift of sight and a pair of glasses, and recognized the impact that being able to see the world can have, right? Because if I take off my glasses, things look kind of fuzzy. It's harder to read depending on the kind of glasses I have, but suddenly, when you put a pair of glasses on, you get to see the endless possibilities around you. And so this is not just the 10,000th pair of glasses. This is the 10,000th opportunity to open up the world for you to be able to see and for you to be able to dream. I want to thank our partners at Warby Parker. I want to thank our partners at Johns Hopkins. I want you to know that President Daniels had this as a priority for a long time. Matter of fact, we've been on this stage about vision for a number of times over the past few years. And I want to thank really everybody who's made this possible in so many ways. And just to remind everyone that for things that I might take for granted, like a pair of glasses, or our own children might take for granted, like a pair of glasses, this program recognizes that not every child in our city can take for granted that they will be able to see and have the glasses that they need. So I want to thank you, and with that, we have somebody who's donning glasses today. He doesn't always, by the way. Our one and only Mayor Brandon Scott. Thank you, Mayor Scott.
Thank you, Dr. S. No, these glasses are for solidarity, but also to show the young people that you can look cool in wearing glasses. I only wear glasses when I'm looking at a computer screen for my blue light glasses. Good morning, everyone. I am so happy, Principal Berry, to be back at the fort. This is my 2nd time this year, and no, Dr. S, I don't have favorites, just so don't think I have favorites. This is my 2nd time at the fort already this school year. We have so much to celebrate today, and I think, Dr. S, I'd be remiss if I didn't say that, if memory serves me correct, that Fort Worthington was our first 21st century school, the first of now 20, which will be 28, right? And which will be 28, something that we should also celebrate and how far we have come in Baltimore and building new and renovating school buildings like this fine one, so that these young people at the fort, as we call it, and young people throughout Baltimore are able to go to school in 21st century buildings. And I just want to take a quick moment, as Dr. S just did, to thank all of the partners who made this possible. City Schools, of course, our fabulous Health Commissioner, Dr. D, and the Baltimore City Health Department. Let's give them a round of applause. Our wonderful partners at the Maryland Department of Health, our great partners in many, many things, including Vision for Young People, Johns Hopkins. Let's give them a round of applause. Warby Parker, Vision to Learn, and the organization that brought us all together, Vision for Baltimore, and every other individual and person who has been working for this great effort. In 2016, we made as a city and a group a pledge to eliminate barriers to high-quality vision care to every student in pre-K through 8th grade, and here we are, which will be 10,000 pairs of eyeglasses later in a few moments, celebrating this program's impact on our children. I say this all the time because it's true. Our young people are the promise of Baltimore, and it's our job to give them the tools they need to succeed wherever they go. But they need to be able to see that path forward. We realize that our students are just as diverse as they are, and it warms my heart to see multiple partners across the city working hand in hand directly and positively to impact these young people. We have the health department that works in partnership with Vision to Learn to provide vision screening and eye examinations. And with the help of the Bureau of School Health, Hearing, and Vision Program, we have screened 85,000 students for vision here in Baltimore. The state of Maryland also recognizes the value of the project and provided $1 million in funding to increase the program's reach. Johns Hopkins has provided well-rounded support for this project with their groundbreaking research, as they always do, about the impact of glasses on learning, and by working to make sure that this program is sustainable. Because one of the worst things you can do when you create something that has this deep of an impact is to start it and just stop. Finally, our friends at Warby Parker are providing our students with some really, really cool quality frames, far from the bulky bifocals that were around when I was growing up. Actually, one of my friends said that on the way over, that we just had the little circles back in the day. They weren't cool like the Warby Parker ones. I cannot express how thankful I am to see these unified efforts in action. And I know that our students will continue to flourish now that they have access to proper vision care. When we take care of our young people's needs, we set the city up for success and move closer to Baltimore's bright future. And I am so thankful for being a part of this important and deep work. And with that, I will bring up a man who needs no introduction, but someone who, since he stepped foot here in Baltimore, has been a true partner to the city, who believes that Baltimore's best days are ahead, who always says, Brandon, how can I help? How can Hopkins help? We want to be a part of the solution here in Baltimore, whether it's being one of our largest youth employers, whether it's providing us with research from everything through vision care, through gun violence. Johns Hopkins always steps up to the plate. And with that, I would like to introduce my friend, President Ron Daniels.
Thanks, Mayor. Well, thanks so much, Mayor. It is so great to be here, and again at another event where we get to celebrate this amazing program. Thank you, Principal Barry, for hosting us here and allowing us to mark this very important occasion here at the fort. I speak for everyone at Johns Hopkins when I say how incredibly proud we are to be able to be part of Vision for Baltimore and to celebrate this extraordinary milestone alongside all of our community partners and Fort Worthington's wonderful students. We launched the program 7 years ago in the belief that giving students glasses, something seemingly so simple, would have the potential to make a significant impact on their academic achievement, on their possibilities, on just their sense of self and their view of the world. Of course, being able, as others have said, to see the world with clarity. Our Wilmer Eye Institute and School of Education, I'm so thrilled that the dean is here today from the School of Education, recently concluded, this is late-breaking news, I'm going to share some really important developments with you on research coming out of Johns Hopkins University, published. It's robust, it's clear, and that is, wait for it, if you wear glasses in classes, you actually are able to do better in those classes. So, Megan Collins, so the team here, Megan Collins led this off from our school, School of Medicine and our Wilmer Department of Ophthalmology. But we also got our friends from the School of Education here who all combined to make that clear. And now that we've got the evidence, it confirms what our strong instinct is. We've got to see this program get firmly anchored so that it is not just here in Baltimore, but hopefully it's a standard and expectation for what should be happening across the country. And again, it's a really amazing thing because it is a program that in some sense we could say we proved it here in Baltimore. Not only do we make the city better, but we're making the country better. And I think we have a lot of those stories to tell, Mayor, of which we are, again, really proud to be able to be part of. So again, thank you to all our partners for being part of this. Again, I will just say what's really exciting about this is the extent to which people who are doing wonderful things, but often their own, got together, public and private, governments across different levels, different departments of government at the same level, academic institutions. We all got together and we were able to pool our resources and look what we've been able to do. The fact that we're celebrating our 10,000 student, let's stop talking about the glasses and talk about the students. Our 10,000 student who is benefiting from this program is really extraordinary. So again, thank you to all our partners. Thanks for allowing us to be part of that. And we look forward to coming back in due course and celebrating the 25,000 student who is receiving a pair of glasses under this program. Again, turn this back to Principal Barry.
All right, thank you. President Daniels. So next we are going to hear from Dr. Mark Martin, and Dr. Martin is the director of the Office of Minority Health and Health Disparities for the state of Maryland.
Thank you so much, Principal Barry, for hosting us. And what a wonderful occasion this is. I just love seeing the kids. I have two of my own, two girls, 9 and 7. So when I see kids, I get excited, right? So I'm representing the Maryland Department of Health, and in particular, Secretary Dennis Schrader, who could not be here as much as he wanted to be. It is an honor to be here on this special day. MDH, as we refer to the Maryland Department of Health, is pleased to help bridge the gap that exists between students and families and access to basic vision care. We are proud to announce $1 million in new funding to the Baltimore City Health Department to support the next 5,000 and 10,000 pairs of free prescription eyeglasses to be provided to Baltimore City public school students. The one, yes, the $1 million grant will help the Baltimore City Schools Vision for Baltimore Partnership double their previous efforts, providing 8,000 vision screenings in 62 schools by the end of the 2023 school year. We know this, you've heard about some of these statistics, but uncorrected vision conditions affect about 1 in every 4 children living in low-income communities. Children who cannot see clearly cannot learn clearly. They struggle to keep up in class. When students' vision problems go undetected, they may be misdiagnosed as having a learning disability, emotional disorder, or even behavioral health issues. When barriers to essential services like vision screenings, eye exams, and prescription glasses significantly affect a student's ability to learn, the chances of the child realizing their true potential are greatly diminished. A student's home, neighborhood, family, education, and family income are all social determinants that affect our overall health, vision, health, and success in schools. Families with lower incomes are less likely to have preventive care, including access to eye exams, and are less likely to be able to afford eyeglasses, and therefore more likely to have unmet vision needs. This new funding will continue a tremendous benefit to students and families, providing access to resources where the child already is in the school building and through school-based mobile health services that do a great job of finding students in need in the heart of the community. When students are better prepared for learning, they can thrive. We are thrilled to be on the team with the Baltimore City Health Department. Dr. Gerazi, your team is fantastic. We've partnered with you through COVID, and I just want to give you those kudos. Your leadership is excellent, yes. Under your leadership too, Mr. Mayor, we want to give him a hand too. The Baltimore City Public School System, let's give them a hand. Johns Hopkins Wilmer Eye Institute, thank you, Mr. President, for your leadership. Vision to Learn, let's give them a hand, and Warby Parker, and their fashionable eyewear. Working together to improve health equity in Baltimore City, addressing unmet vision needs at no cost to students and their families, helping students see what's in front of them today in a book or on a chalkboard. We're giving students a clearer view of their potential in education and life, and encouraging students to reach their fullest potential in school and beyond. So on behalf of the Maryland Department of Health Secretary Dennis Schrader, the Maryland Office of Minority Health and Health Disparities, MDH's Maternal and Child Health Bureau, I look forward to seeing our partnership continue to unfold in the school buildings and in the lives of the students served. Let's give these kids a hand right now. Yeah. I'll turn it back over to you, Principal Barry. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Martin. Now we're going to hear from Ann Hollister, who is the president of Vision to Learn.
Thank you, Principal Barry. Vision to Learn is fortunate to have some very valuable partners around the country. But President Daniels, there are no partners like you and the Hopkins team. Your leadership has not only helped 10,000 students here in Baltimore, but thanks to this study, it's helped shine a spotlight on the need for school-based vision care around the country. Someday, the scorebook will show that you and your team get a huge assist on Vision to Learn's ability to provide glasses to over 330,000 students around in 14 states and Washington, D.C. I've learned if you want to help a kid in Baltimore, call President Daniels. He'll probably call Dr. Megan Collins, maybe Nancy, and a lot of good things will happen. Thank you. And Mr. Mayor, Vision to Learn we're in 500 cities around the country, and I just want to tell you, there aren't many like Baltimore. We wish they all were. Vision to Learn has been a collaboration from day one between the Baltimore City Schools, thank you, Superintendent Santelises, Louise, Baltimore Health Department, Dr. Razzo, you have to be proud of those 75,000 vision screenings, Hopkins, Warby Parker, and local philanthropy leaders like Bob and Terry, who I see back there, thank you, at the Able Foundation, and Vision to Learn. And this year, the teams worked together along with President Daniels' leadership and advocacy on the team's behalf, led to the state's decision to fund Vision for Baltimore for $1 million. Thank you to all. Thanks to the governor's office, Dr. Martin, and the Department of Health, and our legislative leaders like Senator Corey McCray and Delegate Maggie McIntosh. This, as Dr. Martin said, the funding is going directly to the City, the Health Department, and Vision to Learn to support the expansion of Vision in Baltimore to over 63 schools this school year. Bringing eye exams and glasses to kids where they are every day at school and community organizations is not the easiest of tasks. I'd like to recognize the 6+ years of incredible work by Wade Brown, our Baltimore leader. Wade does it all, from building terrific relationships with the city health department and city schools to fixing the clinic. And huge thanks to our clinic team, Dr. Mirza, Dr. Yang, Dr. Ariana, Brandy, and Michelle. You all make it happen every day. And to our Hopkins Vision Advocates led by Christine and joined by Grace, Ann, Lena, and Laura, what a value add you've been to this program. Thank you. And finally, speaking of glasses, Warby Parker's Pupil Project has donated all 10,000 pairs of glasses to all 10,000 students. Thanks to their generosity and countless hours of work by Hannah Reeve Kowalski, this allows for Baltimore's philanthropy dollars to go even farther and help more kids. And students, we know you're going to take great care of these glasses, but if by any chance your brother or sister loses them or breaks them, call us, because Warby Parker will even give a replacement pairs for the next year. So to everybody, to students, we just want you to wear the glasses and see the world a little better. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hollister. We're now going to hear from Hannah Reeve Kowalski, who is the Senior Manager of Social Innovation at Warby Parker.
Thank you, and hi everyone. I'm gonna keep it quick because I know you've been very patiently waiting for your glasses, and that's the best part, so. Warby Parker is honored to be part of this program and thrilled to provide glasses to the amazing students in Baltimore City Public Schools. It's Warby Parker's mission to inspire and impact the world with vision, purpose, and style. We believe in vision for all, and we seek to improve access to vision care. Too many children across the country need glasses and don't have them. To help solve this challenge, in 2015, we started Pupils Project, a school-based vision program to bring free vision screenings, eye exams, and glasses to students. It has been our honor to be a part of Vision for Baltimore, and I'm so excited to be here today with all our partners to celebrate the 10,000th pair of glasses distributed through this program. Thanks to the incredible research conducted by our partners at Johns Hopkins, we know that these 10,000 pairs of glasses are not only helping students see better, but also helping them perform better in school. I think they look pretty cool too. So speaking of glasses, I think we're about to get to the fun part, so I'm excited to welcome Principal Berry back up to the stage.
All right, thank you. So, to my students and to everybody, as a former first grade teacher, it is no small feat to have first graders sit for this amount of time. So, I am proud of my first graders and my middle schoolers. You all always show excellence, so thank you for that for excellence. I appreciate that. It is now time for you all to get your glasses.